We have a bakery in Denver which has won the right to refuse to make anti-gay cakes. This issue is everywhere. I didn't know this. The latest issue. Anybody watch The Good Wife? You don't watch The Good Wife? The latest episode, how lucky are they? They filmed these episodes way in advance. Sunday night's episode of The Good Wife was all about bakeries and photography studios refusing to bake cakes or take pictures at gay weddings. All about that. They ended up doing it in a kind of creative way. They had an on-air think tank kind of thing. One of the lawyers, stars of the show, is a big lib, well-known, and a conservative firm hires her to help them in mock trial, rehearsal trial. They were going to take up the case of, and it ended up a wedding planner who refused to wedding plan for gay couples. And they wanted her to be opposing counsel because they respected her and they wanted her to hit them with the best that she had on this. And this whole subject, I don't know if this show got into this area or not, those of you who saw it, but everything I've read about the episode, I save it to watch with Catherine when we have time. So I haven't seen the episode, but I've read about it. And I have not read any review or discussion of the episode that makes a salient point. And of course, the point's not referenced much in the drive-by media either. But it's a crucial point because it illustrates that all of this has nothing to do with gay rights. It really doesn't. And I'm not trying to be provocative or controversial here, but it clearly doesn't. When you boil this down to its essence, in every example here that we've talked about, you have an established and obviously known Christian-owned business, a photography studio or a bakery or what have you. And into that particular place of business walks a gay couple wanting either wedding photos or a wedding cake. Now, the fact is, most people would not go to a place and do business with people who you knew were not simpatico with you if there were alternatives. To do so is to be deliberately provocative, and it's not for gay rights. And these are activists on the gay side that are going into these establishments. It's not, there's just like in every walk of life, you have gay people who have nothing to do with politics. Lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgendered people. You have, in that group of people, you have plenty of them that are not activists, that are not into politics per se. They're just living their lives. You may know them, you may not know them. They either choose to be invisible or they're there, but in terms of political activists, they're not. But the people going into these stores are. And they're political activists, and they are attempting to advance an agenda by whittling away at another agenda. But it isn't about gay rights. This is about power. This is about attacking a majority and taking it down. And in all these discussions, I don't hear that referenced if much at all, if at all. It's always framed in the standpoint of gay rights and a bunch of people over here denying gay people their civil rights and their human rights. And that's not what this is, because there's plenty of other options these people could go, the activist gay couple, to get a cake or to get pictures taken. There are plenty of other places, but they zero in on places they know they're going to be refused, or they hope. That's even better. They zero in on businesses they hope will reject them. Because the express purpose of this is not to expand gay rights. It's not to deal with discrimination. It is to attack majorities and take down the powerful. Pure and simple. And that is the missing element in all the discussions. It's the missing element when the Republicans start trying to deal with this. And I have to take a break, but we will be back. Have you heard about the new BigotShop.com? BigotShop.com, inspired by an infobabe from Channel 57 in South Bend, Indiana. Bigetshop.com. And that is what is missing in every so-called reasonable... Well, I say it's missing. I don't encounter it much. Maybe others have made the point. But I think it's crucial to note. I think it's crucial for everybody to realize that the whole issue of human rights, civil rights, gay rights is a mask. It's a cover for what's really going on. And it's designed to get people sympathetic and supportive, when it really has nothing to do with gay rights, because they are purposely trying to find a place where their rights will be denied. That has nothing to do with what happened to civil rights, African Americans, and yet the comparison's made, and it's sort of outrageous, folks.